Hi there, welcome to my very first web series. I've never done this before, so please bear with me. And what I'm going to show you is my version of the Hunger Games. I've been watching the Sims challenge videos on YouTube for quite a wee while now. I've tried the Asylum challenge on my own. I've done Big Brother as well, Big Brother Supernatural, that type of thing. But this one really captured my interest because I want to do the Hunger Games and I want to make it as much like the actual Hunger Games as I possibly can. So you can see here the first character that's going to be, or part of the cast I suppose, is the one and only Katniss Everdeen. I've got to start with her. I've got to have her in the first ever set of Hunger Games cast members because it just wouldn't be the same without her. You can see here I've chosen that she has the Angler trait, Daredevil, Gatherer, Green Thumb, because as we know she's very good at choosing herbs and different things and she knows a lot about that type of thing. And we've also got loves the outdoors. Now I'll just tell you now so that I don't have to say it again, every single one of these cast members has swimming in cash as their lifetime wish, because straight away when I have to put in the Motherlode cheat to get some money to actually build the set, so to speak, that means straight away everyone's achieved their lifetime wish and they've got some lifetime achievement points which I can then use as part of a challenge. Maybe certain Sims will have something sent down to them and then they get to use these points. I don't know yet, I'll see as we go along. So there's Katniss. Swimming in cash is everyone's lifetime wish. Okay, Katniss Everdeen. Next we have River Willows. I'll show you River. Here she is. Her personality. She's brave and friendly, loves to swim, but she is neurotic, so she freaks out and things, and living in this type of environment I'm sure she'll freak out quite a lot. But she is a night owl. Oh, so she came off quite lightly actually. I just randomised the Sims traits and then I would take out ones which I felt weren't interesting enough or didn't really apply and try to add extra ones in. So she came off quite well. That's a good mix. Okay, our next Sim is Kana Harada. Let's bring her up. She's the kind of hipster of the group, as you can see. Her personality, she is athletic, probably deceptively so because you wouldn't know it from looking at her. She is a genius, she's handy, but she's inappropriate and a light sleeper. Now in this type of situation where you have more than one person trying to fight for a bed, let's say, being a light sleeper is not going to be a good thing. Okay, so last of the girls is our blonde bombshell, Bunny Byers. Dressed all in white. I think she's got a bit of a Marilyn Monroe complex type thing. So you can see here she's a diva, but she is a gatherer. She likes shiny objects. She hates the outdoors, probably because she's a diva. She loves the heat, topping up her tan especially, and she is proper. Oh. Maybe a bit of old Hollywood glamour there, who knows? Old Hollywood mixed with new Hollywood. So there we go, those are the girls. Quite a mixture of girls there. I like them. Okay, boys, on to the boys. First boy, I'm sure this is Shad Shah. You can see he's quite muscly. His personality, Shad Shah, am I right? Yep, Shad Shah. He's brave, a daredevil, a heavy sleeper, which could be a good thing. He's over emotional though, so he has really bad mood swings and that affects his mood even more. Not great. And he is a sailor. I don't know if there'll be a chance for him to use his sailing skills. We'll need to wait and see. The next one is Donovan Katz.
Zoozle.
Here's Donovan Katz. He is ambitious and brave, equestrian. Don't know if there'll be the opportunity to ride horses or not. With a green thumb, but he's mean-spirited and loves to fight, so it was going quite well there for him until we got to the mean-spirited part. So here's hoping his mean-spirited nature isn't going to put the other Sims off him. in this situation. Okay, that was Donovan Katz. We now have Dante Crump. What a name, Dante Crump. Dante, Dante. I say Dante. Dante Crump. His personality is athletic, but a coward. Evil. So we have an evil coward. That's a strange mix. He loves the outdoors, and he's mean-spirited. Oh, that's probably the worst one so far. He's got some good traits which will come in handy for this type of challenge, but then he's not a very nice person. Don't know how that will affect his run in the Hunger Games. And finally, our last sim is Bo Arthur. Okay. He's solid, isn't he? Look at that. Bo Arthur is brooding. Hydrophobic. That might come into play a wee bit later. Irresistible, so he'll probably get on well with a lot of the other Sims. He loves the cold and he loves the heat, so he will do well in all climates. Okay, so as I said, they've all got the same lifetime wish, so without further ado, I think we will just move on. So I have chosen Hidden Springs as the town to do this in, because it's quite a rugged environment, quite a forest, wild environment, I would say. Okay, so I just had a look around. I've found the perfect lot here, 7 Meadow Beach Drive, mainly because of the size of it. You can see there it's 64 by 63. That's perfect. We want a big wide area for our 8 Sims to live and interact in. So I'm going to purchase that. Go ahead and purchase that just now. The first step of building our Hunger Games arena. Now, over here, I need to put the motherload cheat in a few times, so just bear with me. Over in that top corner there, up here, I'm going to be really nasty, and I'm going to put a huge swimming pool blocking off a tiny island that just has a shack in it with a bathtub. Now the reason I'm doing that is because if they want to go for a bath, they have to swim quite a way before they can actually get all the way over there just to have a bath. So I'm going to put a toilet in there, there's going to be nothing else in there but this bath, okay? So it's one of those catch-22 situations. I'm hoping maybe sometimes they might be tired because they haven't had a lot of sleep. It could lead to some of the cast members drowning. Of the tributes drowning, I don't know. That's right. This is the Hunger Games, so I need to engage my brain and remember the terminology. We've got the arena and we have the tributes. So let's hope. That sounds terrible, let's hope, but it could be an interesting way for one of our, or more of our tributes to die. So, oh, that's horrendous. How could the people, and I know they're imaginary characters, but how could they put children through this? That's ridiculous. Just get as far into the corner as we can. Let's start with that. Now I'm going to take a tiny, tiny wee square. Well, that'll be the island, but on there there'll just be a shack with a bathtub in it. Yep. That's how I'm going to roll this Hunger Games. Okay, so that's the basis there. I'll probably have maybe a sleeping area here. It'll probably just be a really basic lounger. Nothing exciting. I might put a fire pit somewhere. Right here in the middle, this is where I'm going to have the sort of cornucopia, where I'll have the stack of goodies that the tributes run for and rush in to get. I will have a hut, another shack here, slightly bigger. I might put it here, I might put it over there, I don't know where I'll put it yet, but I'll definitely have a shack somewhere that'll have a kitchen in it. Now, each day, in alphabetical order, It's going to be one person's job to cook the meals. They don't get to eat the meals, but they get to cook them. And then we lock the cabin up again, and then at a certain time each day I will put that food out, and however many people get to the food first is however many people can get to it, and then there will be no more food. So there might only be, they'll probably start off with like 4 meals a day, just because there's 8 tributes, so there's only going to be half the number of meals per day for, so it's quite brutal actually. In fact, it'll probably be the most brutal Sims Hunger Games out there at the minute, I would think. Okay, and then down here, or up here, I'll have a wee shack which literally just has a sink and a toilet. So they've got to go quite a way around this sort of arena to get to certain things. So, you know, they may almost just get to the toilet and have an accident. In fact, I'll put it down here in the opposite corner. They may almost just get here and have an accident and then have to wash, but they've not had any food, so they have to trail all the way back over here and then swim. They maybe haven't had any sleep, they'll have to swim all the way over here. So it's going to be a really, really difficult environment for them all to live in. They'll be sleeping outdoors, they are not allowed to sleep inside, so it's going to be miserable for them. Okay, so as you can see, this has changed a bit since you last saw it. I think I have to go all the way up so you can see. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, here we go. Right, over here we have that bath that I was telling you about. They've got to swim from here, that's the only way into this pool. They have to swim all the way over here. There's a really narrow gap over at the back. There's not much room to stand and wait to get into the bath either. This is where they would clean up. Over here is the kitchen I was telling you about, and here we have counters, a sink, a cooker, a fridge, and all in one bathroom. So the lucky person who gets to cook for that particular day also gets to use the all-in-one bathroom, so that's a kind of a wee treat for them. And there is a table inside and a table outside. Now that table's purely there so that we can get the cooking sim to sit things down before we go and put them outside for the rest of the sims to basically fight over. Okay, so bathroom, kitchen, this is the toilet. There's a toilet in there and a sink. I didn't put an unbreakable toilet in there. I did put quite a good one so it won't break straight away or keep breaking and be really annoying as we try and get through this first kind of week. So there, that's where they go for the toilet. So you can see it's really spread out. Okay, I've tried as well to mark everything of interest to the Sims with a torch, one of the outdoor tiki torch type things, so that they can find their way round about. There won't be any other lighting, this is it. These little dots that you see glowing, that's the only lighting, and this whole area is going to be covered with trees and shrubbery and that type of thing, greenery, so you won't see, they'll have to basically weave in and out and make their way through it, okay? Now let's tell you about some of the other things. This is the pile of loot that they're going to have. Right now there's sleeping bags there, there's a candle, there's a parasol, an umbrella, that type of thing. Comforts that will help them basically succeed in the Hunger Games. In addition to these, I'm also going to send maybe Katniss to the grocery store to get some fruit and vegetables which I'll plant randomly round about the arena, and also I'll maybe throw in a few extra things, some fireworks and different things. Yeah, I think I'll throw in some fireworks into this pile of loot, and then as the tributes stumble upon it, I'll give them, you know, the best ranked thing. By the time the piles dwindle down, if someone's just getting it to then they won't get the best things, so I'll kind of work it that way using my own judgment. We have a bonfire over here. I think they'll probably gather round that, maybe at night. Oh, for sleeping, well, I've put 2 sleeping bags in the loot pile, so first come first serve for those. If I were a tribute, I'd be going for those straight away, because then you have your own sleeping bag every night. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. So there are 2 of those, And the final place to sleep would be this tent here. 2 people at a time can sleep in there. So there are 8 tributes. 2 of them are out the game already because they would have their sleeping bags. They don't need to worry. So that leaves 6 tributes sharing this tent for 2. So that's not great, and obviously you want to be one of the tributes who gets to that pile first and gets the main prize. The sleeping bags I'll hand out first, so whoever gets there first gets the sleeping bag. Okay? Right, in addition to that, these orange squares, there's 3 of them, are just chairs. Because when they get the meals, they're going to have somewhere to sit. Obviously it's easier if you get to this chair first, but some of them will have to trek quite away, and the surface level is going to be all uneven in between here as well. So it's not going to be an easy task. I've got a beekeeping box, telescope, fire pit and fire walk. So there are all various areas that may come into play as the Hunger Games go on. So from that you can see it's really sparse and spread out, nothing's easy, they have no shelter or roof over their heads, they only really have one place to sleep. So it's going to be interesting. Now you can see here that Katniss is back, so let's go for the fruit. We'll go to plant many, randomly put one here. I thought I said plant many, never mind. That was weird. Do the same for the tomato plants, plant many. No, it's not letting me plant anything. Let's set her on her way. I'm just putting down an apple here. I'm going to put a bunch of grapes down over here. No! I don't want the tributes in the arena yet. No. How did you get over here? You go all the way over there. Let's lock this to everyone but Katniss right now. Right, so she's stuck out there, that's fine. So you can see it all lit up at night now, that's quite cool. I like it. Katniss is in the perfect place. What did I just put down there? Did I put a pumpkin down? I don't think so. Oh, that's the magic 8 ball. You've taken that apple already, Katniss. I don't know what she's done. Katniss has left the arena. I'm just going to put a few light sources down beside our jelly bean trees that we planted earlier, and then I'm going to put a whole ton of trees in, and then basically get the tributes back and let them into the arena for the first time. So it's already night time, they've kind of had the last supper, and I'll gather them all back and let them loose to fight over a bed and fight over a bath and that type of thing. Yep, there's a jelly bean tree there. And there's our final one there. What's that? I'll put a light source next to it anyway. What's this? Oh, those are the plants, I see. Okay, so, right. Landscaping. I'm going to sort of adjust the terrain. Quite good. I think I'll go ahead and add some kind of smaller shrubs now. Maybe some flowers in a wee bit. Ooh, okay, I think we're good to go. Right, is that done? Okay, I'm pretty embarrassed to say that I wasn't recording. Probably just a rookie mistake. When I actually let all the tributes into the arena for the first time, I was talking away thinking I was recording it and I actually wasn't. So let me just give you a recap of what has been happening. You haven't missed much. So we've got Dante was the first person to get to the pile. So he got the first sleeping bag and he was obviously so tired he just threw himself to the ground and got in it there and then. Donovan Katz was the second person to get to the pile, so he got the second sleeping bag. Third to get to the pile was Shad Shah. Now he got the picnic basket and he's also managed to find his way towards the tent over here, so he's already sleeping. You can see we've got a wee crowd sort of gathering, waiting to get in for a snooze. Who else is in there then? I think it's not Rivers. It's not Canis. So is it Katniss? Yeah, Katniss is in there as well. River Willows, she got to the pile second, so I gave her a tomato and a pumpkin, some food items that'll come in handy. And that's it. Nobody else has been anywhere near it. So there's all these things, the honey, the peppermint, not that that'll come in handy, the licorice, the candle, the parasol, the umbrella, all these different things still to be collected if people come near. I wonder who the unlucky person to get the dog food will be. So here we go. Right, so some of the Sims already have a sort of yellow, they're not green anymore. We've got Bunny, who does not like the outdoors and has decided that she's going to go for a bath. So let's just watch Bunny and see how Bunny is actually going to get for a bath. Now, I haven't chosen individual swimming costumes for them, I just gave them all wetsuits. So let's just follow Bunny here. Here she goes. Now remember, anytime anyone wants to go for a bath, this is the swim that they'll have to do. It's quite a way. Now she's so tired, you can see already that the moodlet has come up that she is drowning. So she's got like 20 minutes to get back to the shore before she drowns. So she's going to get back to the shore safely. If she wasn't so tired, she would probably make that. But you can see as people are hungry and as people are tired, that's going to come into play. That's not going to be such a good thing. Kana is tired and is swimming. She's not going too far at the minute. She's just having a wee leisurely dip in the pool. Rivers isn't happy at all. She's enjoying the late night, but she's tired. Let's have a look and see. So that's all that's in that shack, a toilet and a sink, nothing else. It's dark in there. There's no light. She's feeling calm because she must have had a freak out. From checking the sink, she's feeling calm that the sink's okay, but she's not liking the dark. Okay, let's see where Bunny is now, heading back towards the tent to try and get asleep. Oh, here's Cara coming, she's glowing blue. Just be careful with that jelly bean tree. Okay, so apparently every 10 minutes my recording stops, so if I stop mid-sentence, I'm sorry about that. I'm using a free version of Bandicam. It's the first time I've used any recorder to record anything on my computer, so just bear with me, I'm just working it out at this stage. Okay. Life is sweet from drinking honey. So there we go, so she managed to work up our way up here, drink the honey. Because you used your noggin and you managed to do that on your own, I will give you the parasol, I think that is, yeah. So you can keep out the heat. Your suntan just now getting warm. Do you like the heat? No, doesn't say. Okay. Donovan's swimming. Let's go to Donovan. Oh, Donovan managed to get to the bath because he isn't tired. So you can see there, it's just a bath, nothing else. There's no privacy because there's windows there. The door isn't a solid wooden door, it's got glass in it as well. No electric lights, so it's going to be dark at night time. So there we go. Bo is not impressed, he's not had a sleep and he's hungry and he needs some food, he needs a wash. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get someone to make a meal. So if I go to lock and specify Sims for this door, they're in alphabetical order. So the first person to cook for the tributes is going to be Bo Arthur. So I'm going to send him in to serve dinner. Mac and cheese. I'll keep it the same all the way through, I think. I'm going to send him over so he can start cooking. Now while he's in there, he can use the all-in-one bathroom. Once he's finished obviously doing his cooking duties. So that's a wee bit of a bonus because he's hydrophobic, he doesn't actually have to swim. So you can see here there's nothing in here apart from somewhere to cook, the all-in-one bathroom and then the table, which will come into play in a wee while. I don't know if he's a particularly good cook or not, but beggars can't be choosers at this stage, so they'll just have to eat whatever gets served to them. And that'll be fun. I'm just going to zoom through this sort of cooking scene for the moment until the food's ready, and then I'll show you how I'm going to work it so that I can serve this. Okay, he's so tired he's just fainted on me. Luckily he wasn't actually in the stage of cooking that meal, or it could have been a fire or a burnt meal. Let's continue cooking Bo. And it's dark, so he's not happy that it's dark either. It's dark, he's smelly, he's tired and he's hungry, which is not good. Okay, he's burnt it, never mind. Here's what we're going to do. He's grabbed a bowl. Or we'll make him grab a bowl 4 times. Once he's picked it up, we'll cancel it. He should go and set it down. Perfect. I'll put that in his inventory just now. Same again for the next bowl. Once he picks it up, I'm going to cancel it. Yep, he's going to set it on the table for me. Well, he's going to grab his next dish. I'll put it in his inventory. I've just realised I've forgotten to put the sink in, so I'll need to do that so that he can clean up this food before he's tempted to take some of it for himself. Okay, so that over there then. Okay. Right, set that down. I'll take this. You can use it all in one bathroom for now. I'll take that away. Okay, I'll put a sink in so that you can clean that up. And once he's outside the this sort of area and away doing something else, then I'll put this food out. Okay. Whoops. So like I said, this is my first ever video, so apologies if it's boring or if I'm not explaining things well enough. Obviously I'm just trying to gauge how this goes, so we'll see. If you like it, give it a thumbs up or subscribe to this new channel. It's not my first YouTube channel, but it's my first gaming channel, let's say that for sure. So we'll see how it goes. Right, clean it up then. And then I'm going to send him all the way over here. Kind of. Yeah, I'll send you over here. Once you've cleaned that up. I'll zoom back into the cabin. Lock the door to everybody. Okay, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the food out now and watch them come. Let me just get into position so we can see them coming for it. Because we don't want to miss that after all this work, do we? Okay, so I'll put out my 4 dishes. And we'll see who gets some food for the evening. Kind of wish this wasn't here. Maybe I'll put this on the other side so that I can actually see who's coming to take the plates. Yeah, that's better. I like that already. Okay, so here we go. Let's see who's going to come and get these. Oh, I don't want to be too far round. Yeah, that's good. That's a good angle. Now, if we watch carefully, we might be able to see somebody coming through the shrubbery and things. Oh, excuse me. Cheeky wee yawn there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a bow because he's just about to pass out again. He was talking to Donovan, so Donovan will maybe come now. He's quite able. He's usually one of the first in there. So, could be him. Now obviously some of the Sims could be sleeping at this moment in time, so they might miss the food altogether. Yep, I can see a thought bubble coming through the bushes. Are they even coming this way? I'm not so sure. Let me hide you, get you out of the way. Well, look, people over there, Donovan and Bo are just over there talking, I think. Okay, here's someone coming. It's Kana, so Kana is coming over. She's going to be the first person to take a meal. How exciting. Fab. That's it, so now she's going to go off and find somewhere to eat her dinner, lunch, dinner. Oh, who's this? That's Katniss. Okay, so we have 2 of the girls already here to take their meals. Katniss and Kana. Yep, I was right. Here's Donovan coming now. He'll get the second last meal. Oh. Something's obviously stopping him there. ignore that. And oh, who's this coming through the bushes? And this is Bo. There we are, so Bo's going to take one. I'm quite pleased Bo got one because he was having a rough day. I don't know why Donovan's just standing here. There's another plate right there. Is it because it's right in the middle? Apparently Bo's not too impressed with how Can is smelling at the moment. Come on, there's one right there. Somebody else is going to take it from right under you, aren't they? Oh my goodness. Yep, Shad took it right out from under his nose. Oh well, Donovan's not going to have any food. Now he's really angry. So there we go. One last check. River's sleeping. Shad's eating. You've had something to eat. Dante is sleeping. Katniss has eaten. Bo is eating. Donovan got nothing, but he does have a place to sleep. And Bunny is miserable and smelly and hungry and tired and fatigued. So that's not looking too good for Bunny. Thanks for watching episode 1. If you enjoyed it, tell me what you think, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again soon for episode 2. Thank you for watching the Hunger Games.